Busuafo me mama kwaba edeba tips and gist YouTube. Se ohwe me ewo TikTok nso a me mawo akwaba. Ena nwumre ebedi nkomo afa Australia. Last month and last 2 months, I think it's a March. And no, last month, yeah, April. And menemo edi Australia nkomo. Actually this week a busy week because nyame bo china say yebekọ akoye Luxembourg. Na Friday esabeto Australia ne so. Me pesa wo de ho hyem. Bibia be bia na wo de ho ahyem. Before say made nkɔmɔ afọ Australia no, ma menka asɛm wɔ ese. Amanfoɔ yɛyɛ akwantuo ho nkyerɛkyerɛ a na amanfoɔ abɛmabu because their thinking sɛ oni sika wɔde bɛtu kwan. No. Nimdeɛ, it is very, very powerful. Knowledge is powerful. Wode nya nimdeɛ no to hɔ. Hunu sɛ country we say, visa say ni na wɔwɔ. Ebi aboɔ ɛyɛ say. Ɛkwan say na mɛfa so we yɛgye a yɛde kɔyɛ say. We yɛgye a yɛde kɔyɛ say. Agent bu ebu nkrofo afa so nyina yɛ sa nimdeɛ we awuni. Sika ne dem nim sɛ yɛ dan a wodie wom sɛ nyame ka sɛ obetu kwan a obetu kwan. Wo time obeso obetu kwan. Na emom sɛ de bɛyɛ obekɔ agent no hɔ. Na onkofa visa bi emfa mawo. Na obekɔ akoduru. Wadweye wo sɛ visa we yɛ de kɔyɛ adwuma. Afɔ obekɔ yɛ sɛ aha de wo de visa we ba ntumi fa nyɛ adwuma. O sɛ yanka nkyerɛ me. Ɛno nti na ya me yɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ no. Sɛ afei na wo nenam TikTok random floater kind of viewer, floating viewer. Na wabe PM channel so ewa TikTok, YouTube for them minim sɛ motemase ma subscribe ni nyina minim sɛ motemase. You know what we're doing over here. TikTok for na ya na me problem. Ebu a unfollow me krada and me life no abi TV. Or page and to be the net to coin. You are wrong. Any tips on this platform? A higher educational platform here is not a travel and tour. That is why everything we do here is transparent. I say and I'm say in Krata we say ni. I don't need to hide any information. Makacho say bra never frame me and sana makacho dabi. I need to tell you here because I know it for free and I have to give it to you for free. It is there. Now and medoba bera Australia visa portal nimu. Now you share all the various visa types. We have to create an account before say to me I apply Australia visa no. I was say create an account to be a friend of the IMMU account. IMMU account. Akwa te say Canada IRCC account ne pepepe. Nti ano me dem be Friday nyame ya adom a I don't know say mekɔ adwuma de I don't know. Mama book me for night. I don't know. I'm trying to stop it but mekɔ de then ye be the following week. All right. And na de ye be all the various visa types. And quickly, before say ye be various visa types no, may a video be our TikTok for the sake of ebi omo amanhwe video no. Australia no kra no a country ben and who back to say and never been na o expect as o movie call Australia no mama ye share sa video no ye hwe wi a de akabia me de beka
ukopiem Australia ubedi ye abusua yiedie ewo Australia man ni mu sesi ano amaman ya omo minimum wage ewo soro Australia eka ho bi ukopiem Australia adwuma entua wo kakra no aban no ahyemra se ewo se employer no wa ma wo no na eye 23.23 Australian dollars per hour 1 hour bia 23.23 Australian dollars said ye beya obeti ase no o de baga na sika mu a 200 Ghana cedis en canetity sika 2 million conversion de eya na hu hia esanse sika no gi a wo sa edi wo krom ho ate ase ye ni nkomom for Australia ho Australia a country a sounds a continent on its own abusua oni country bia emo asase hye oni ne bebo hye dia eni na eyensuo na atwa montem enti owo in between the Indian Ocean and the South Pacific Ocean ehon na Australia ohye na essence ensuo atwa ne ho nyina hye nti beaches ewo krom hopa enti wo baabi te se Ghana me fanse Kumasi weekends bia mo kompoano mo ko beach ne dia ene okopiem Australia wodie mu ano no landscape 7,688,287 square kilometers nemom eho population eni padodo a ewo ho currently 26,647,101 na chese odi to UK ho a Australia eso chen UK be 32 times because UK landscape ɛyɛ 243,610 square kilometers. Our population ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ 64.4 million. Eti UK asase swa nemom enipa dodo a ɛwɔ UK no ɛyɛ bɛyɛ times 2 ɛboro so kora the people in Australia. Yɛde ba ɔman Ghana mu a Australia asase no ɛso kyɛn ɔman Ghana bɛyɛ 33 times. Nemom population a ɛwɔ Ghana ɛdɔɔso kyɛn enipa dodo a ɛwɔ Australia. Capital city ɛyɛ Canberra. Na ebusia currency a wɔde wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ Australian dollars a medi ka kan yɛ no. Emu duro no ɔde toto Ghana cedis a ɛyɛ 8 Ghana cedis 61 pesos. Na kyerɛ sɛ 1 Australian dollar o convert a ɛyɛ 8 Ghana cedis 61 pesos. Languages a Australia ɔmo ka wɔ hɔ no ɛdɔɔso paa. English ɛna ɔmo ka ne kɛse. Woyɛ English free hɔ de a ɛne na ɔmo krom kasa Cantonese ɛna Mandarin anase Cantonese ɛna Mandarin ɛna ɔmo ka wɔ hɔ. Ɛno nso efiri hɔ a amaman kasa bi ɛte sɛ Italian, Arabic, Greek, Filipino ɛne de ɛkeka ho nyinaa ebusunya ɔmo ka wɔ Australia hɔ. English a ɔmo ka wɔ hɔ nti o pɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ na wote brɔfo a ɛyɛ easy. Ɛne enwuma bi te sɛ nursing, a nurse for kɔ Australia papa. O pɛ countries a ɔmo tua ka yi, nurses ka yi a Australia ɛka ho. Aketua no ebe te sɛ nurse for a ɛwɔ UK times 2. Australia ɔmo tua ka yi, man kan kyerɛ na medadaw. Na enwuma bebree enso wɔ hɔ a later yɛbɛyɛ ho adesua na yɛsua ho application. Na visa categories no nso ɛdɔɔso. Visit deɛ okɔ a ɛmfa ho sɛ wote brɔfo ana wonte brɔfo. Apart from visit no, ma memfa nwura ɔmo visa portal na yɛhwɛ visas ni bi. Wohwɛ ɔmo portal no so a ɔwɔ visitor visas, studying and training visas, family and partner visas, working and skilled visas, refugee and humanitarian visas, other visas. Ahono yedomu sukwa na kyerɛ charity worker visa ne adade nyinaa ɛhyehyɛ aseɛ. Mesi later Australian krata bebree yebesua ho adwuma. So nim sɛ tips and gist bank krata asɛm dia ɛne na wato adi. Emu visit, emu skilled work ya make kan ya adade sɛ bɛ ya obetimi akɔ hɔ. Ne nyinaa tips and gist mɛyɛ ho nkyerɛkyerɛ. Even how to create the IMMI account. A obetimi de apply visa. Omo portal ni bibia busua ye beti ni say te munya abotre mede manu si akade ba kwa obi etena so so beti afa Australia ho meboa enye spiders, kangaroo any our snakes are omo Australia ane omo Australia na mom enye ba bia obekọ bia e na obehu bi. Enye sa awowei ebu ha bekọ adwuma beba na opuno anim baby obebie puno no na wowei ochiawo ebi wo ho a ote baasi mu wowei siminie untimi nso nkuno wo abusua ye nkuno eno asa wotim on ha me oda bi wowo eye nipa danfo wo ho ebi wo ha okoda sei ubepagya osumye na wowei hyase ene wo biscuit bi a na wabubu bi egu ho na kyese woni na munyina amada abusua enya ade a obe ha me eti wowo ewo ho ebi wo ha emu akese odan nyina na ofro abusua Australia eye oman bi a enika se upe beaches upe awowo kangaroo ene mo ne sa ne manema no na upe sika didi a ene Australia eye oman a tips and gist mekamfo e de ama me next video mekasa afa Ireland ho abusua wo country bi na pese mekasa fa ho a eya na wa comment na kai hunu se me se Australia evisa ho nkrata asem ne ade tips and gist ye beye ho adesua e wa ha sei share video we say Emma wanamfofo na omo nso emetie bi. Bye bye.
Ma wanamfofo.
Yo, ebusia for me mama kwaba. So video na mko share no meye eto TikTok. Ano ena mabo ewo YouTuber masa no. So point be majority points be or ha ye be discuss and send me the reporter and I think say was a message be. The first one is snakes and spiders are ewo Australia. What's a ewo internet Australia is known for those things, but any baby, any every region, every part of Australia, and some parts of Australia, right? And to money and boom, right? Go Australia, or Mudia dances, or Boko 4 months, they've never even seen a snake over there. But as a content creator, no, anything about Australia, I have to tell you, so consona kuhumbia na mankanchiro na semebua, right? And to I was a catch show. But any baby, it's not all the part of Australia and the second thing I'm person sharing so the land size of Australia. So what the Australia to UK ho Australia is to UK like 32 times, right? The size because landscape no is plus 7 million plus. And UK yeah 256 million can say thousand can say square kilometers. Enti Australia assassin no air to say UK assassin yakeka bom sa 32 types. Now UK population. UK population 64.4 million. Me sure say be abeka ho. And Australia and then I'm 26. And to show UK na assassin ketekete no enkrofo e UK 64 million. And Australia now no so chen UK be 32 times no. No population 26 million I just say omo no Ghana for population po. Me ye we say ba beti ase say so ko country bi na eho ye choke adwuma pe eye den e was our country ho. Oko country bi to say UK hwa asase kete. UK ne Ghana asase is almost the same. Ghana asase kese e 234,000 square kilometers and a UK 256. But also Ghana population na Ghana is say any number I think it's a 31 million or 33 million. I stand to be corrected. But UK population times 2 of Ghana population. This is telling you say so by UK one harder. Adwuma sem no ebe dey because asase na de Ghana asase ye pe by the pay wom it is a Ghana for ya multiply by 2. You get it? It will country be you have to consider all those things. Ebe pa you might not take it serious, but we will be aware a kind of say analysis critical analysis you take those things into consideration. All right. So this is telling you say Australia acquire them be brave. Now the reason why I'm not forcing Australia visa, they pass especially the visitor visa. Yes. Australia a country they want people who want to come there for a purpose, like to school. Australia a English speaking country. Into person school Australia, it is very, very possible. And now person juma Australia, it is very, very possible. Open on holiday visa and I said the visitor visa. I also you'll be able to me prove enough. Or my tangible reason, the entire back room ho. Sen koma be ma mo bia but to say the UK be ma o visa na the amount na. Anka Australia by this time koma do 100 million. But oma bokro no ho by tina still na mo 26 million. And yet is obi am person Australia. No. I'm for person moko, but oma ye yiro mon krata nim. It is a wood me na say open Australia mover and a setup, right? Osha boxer ba kwa kwashe mienu ka ho yiro tamu because it is not easy, especially when mo person mo visit echo. Mo pay job application and mo pay the easier, the fastest way no. E wo ho de na mum okoshe refusal rate no enye obi na ebeka show. Me hunu now. But I'm telling you the gospel truth. Australia visa neji eyeding. But all your documents here as well, you will be able to get it. Yeyi enu free hɔ I was no so say Australia a country as a continent on its own. Into a country example Ghana, a continent example Africa. So Australia no on one can say as a country, and I will say as a continent Australia. And everywhere point I'm sa joti or more currency omudi Australia dollars. Is your convert here. The time I made a video, not say 8 cities 70 pesos or so. I don't know the current conversion rate. Into bit my boy go. 1 Australia dollar, ebe convert here ko Ghana cedis the amount. Now I should see mudro. Now, a English speaking country, but a lot of languages. Those languages you don't need to know that Italian, Filipino, and those onim that languages won't make. So English na be focus it. Now, about 90% of Australia population omunim brofoneka. So call na te brofo a idea ebeboa. O pejuma wo most of the time omo ebisa the English proficiency to say IELTS, TOEFL, OET for the nurses and midwives, right? It na machine so. Mo a mompe IELTS train no catch them say IELTS no, you should learn how to write it. Obi abetima pass what try was now pass English in kwadia. O take IELTS ni serious. Oko classes you'll be able to pass. And ebeboa Express Entry Canada IELTS omobeji. UK skilled worker visa oba care job there they only IELTS only degree at the back UK for be sure IELTS, right? Canada schools be brave or how much IELTS no. America the same thing. So IELTS is very, very important. Ireland is also taking IELTS, and so if Australia is taking IELTS, you have to know that IELTS is very, very important. Maybe another kind of IELTS, right? The IELTS or the IELTS say the also can be International English Language Test System, the IELTS. All right. Enyuma so far man for etade Australia nursing very, very popular and a lot of skilled jobs in so Australia. right? Another thing, necessary Australia aketriano is like ×2 of necessary UK. Inti obi Australia obisa sika wajia. Now share nessa waba UK obisa sika wajia. Like the whole Australia need like ×2 nipa UK. So Australia is very, very good if you go there, right? Except to say you'll be a fancy the British passport. To set tips and just me then me person me kwada British passport. Into to me tokura me nko baby. Ba ope sika dia, then I'll tell you say call Australia because sika ewo ho. All right. I know everywhere. The last thing I make ho asem a minimum wage. Na eka minimum wage a ade bi aban no asset ato. So oko country bia employer bia entry ka they should pay you that minimum amount. So that is the least job I'll be sebi adwuma fo tantan a wo krom ho. Eno no mutua the minimum wage. Adwuma bi aka bia they pay higher than the minimum wage, right? And you see the current minimum wage for Australia 23.23 Australian dollars. A convertible Ghana scar 200 Ghana cedis. Now me convert it because you are in Ghana, you need to really appreciate the value of the currency. But okay, you'll be spending the money in there. You can say, oh, Chrome ho. It may say 1 hour be a 200 cedis. But this will be a calculator say, shh. And I'm quite day be I'm about 24 hours is able to me. See, can OG aside the betria bills, right? It be betria rent, betria tax near the other. But for the sake of appreciation, so that that is why my convert is cano. And to 1 hour biano, obedi 200 cedis. But it is not bad because anye biano, obienu ha wetu kwa brocha, wedi ni sika nyina wie da. Dabi. Utua edan ne board in den, tax ne board in den, ofa bas uye den anye bia, ubenya bia sie. And so if your minimum wage is higher and you are taking a higher salary, now utua bills ni bibia na unya kakra bi sie. Unya kakra bi sie na wona ne kofia. Say bebre, obi beka say pacha, right? You see a pounds, meno ka say a pounds equal 17 cedis, 56 pesos. Right? £1, 17 cedis, 56 pesos. Into me fetch higher no BC oh blocks be or mentry megu has na oma me £10. Oma me £10. You get it? You get me? 1.7 no, I brought 1.7 just 1 hour. No. So you see, you can minimum wage. That is how it is. So Australia currently omoji that 200 cedis per hour. And one money the way I broach it, you know. So be my skilled worker visa and I say a sponsorship now or contract ne so no ocho hours or person one way. Nti adwuma wo de be ko bi obetima ka say a week. Obey adwuma 40 hours a week. Now okasa obey adwuma 40 hours a week, it means that you have to multiply by or hourly rate. And so you're not going to take the 23.23 because that is the minimum wage. Maybe away a nurse and probably nurses might be taking like 40 Australian dollars per hour, right? It depends on adwuma away. Maybe I will crowd construction, right? Construction boss be a bit me 60 I can say Australian dollars. So 23 near a juma like a work from cra. A juma work from cra, and I'm gonna take that. Into your contract now, or first or back say 1 hour be a metria or kasi and I say be or no per annum or back calculating by the number of days in the a week, number of days in a month in a year, no a convert cano. Na eno no ewo contract so into person who hourly rate and I just say we divide it by the number of days and the weeks now to me and hours now to me. All right. And so Matia said they are fine. And the last thing I make about the hourly kind of say duties no. Say you can say be about 40 hours a week. That means say and then oko 12 hours shifter. What spend it 12 hours out of your 40 hours. And anytime be a make video make a country be a say okay, obey 40 hours, 50 hours no. Say I'm person the two trim say per week asem na yeka. It what is will be say oh me 50 hours in UK. And tips me buy UK COS somebody ma me 20 hours. Not just say 1 week asem na worker. Right? Into fa two trim per week asem. It is employer and can obey 40 hours. That means and then okay 12 hours or better 12 no every 40 nimu. That is a coca be 28, right? Yes. And the next day oko 12 na was at 12 and that means obeko be 3 days be you know. Not just what consume be 36 hours na ka be 4 hours be right? And the employers is no e ya no mo chegu so. And this is obeko 12 hours no tima ya 13 hours now third day no wako 14 hours now we obo so betima ma wako no sope e be 8 hours a day. So na kyerɛ sɛ watumi awie 40 hours. So it depend on hours a wobɛyɛ per day. Na watumi ahu number of days a wobɛkɔ adwuma. Now, so when your employer be sponsorship, Krobia, Emrane say you have to be working for your main employer. I just all consuming the hours anyway, and sign what you overtime, probably from the same employer, and I say from a different employer, and that will be an extra job, and I say a second job. And so if you work Australia, and I say obey 40 hours, and I say work calculate say okay, a day be I make 10 hours. 10 hours. Let's just say 4 days in a week, obey 40. Let's just say 3 days out the home. Into okay, Monday, I 10 hours, Tuesday, 10 hours, Wednesday, 10 hours, Thursday, 10 hours. Let's just say where we 40, Until Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no, otifie, right? If you now, say 3 days, say employer no extra adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ ma wa ɛyɛ overtime a wobɛtumi the amount na wayɛ extra shifts a wobɛtumi the amount na wayɛ te sɛ nano Monday because say yɛbɛyɛ DS260 discussion meyɛ life na yɛfrɛ me adwuma mu and that was an extra 12-hour shift a mekɔbɔ yɛ sika bɛgu me bottom. So these are some of the opportunities that employers can give to you, extra hours, right? Overtime and also extra duties. Say employer na ma wɔ extra duty you can also search for other jobs. That is why I bet you say obi wa abrochi ɔyɛ adwuma mmienu ɔyɛ adwuma mmiɛnsa. You can link up to other employers. So, oh, may 40 hours a week. So, we cleaning job. Meet me about Saturday and Sunday. Meet me about right? Maybe on also we bear 20 hours. That means the week, you be getting 60 hours. Fatu trim. So the more hours you do, the more your money and the more tax you pay. But there you get the money, right? And so okona uni hours be you're not getting money. Nti ɛyɛ na wahyɛ no so wotu kwan kɔ aburokyire a ɛyɛ na wayɛ hours no bebree especially wokɔ aba fresh na w'ani so ayɛ hye no ahoɔden no wɔ hɔ no try na yɛ more hours ɛnyɛ sika gu hɔ because wone system ne bɛyɛ pa a akwadworɔ bɛka so you might not be able to do more hours that time, right? Nti wokɔ a ɛyɛ na wahyɛ no so wobɛduru aburokyire ɛyɛ na wahyɛ no so UK Canada baabi a ɛnɛ mahyɛ da no mato me bo ase ɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu aburokyire tactics a yɛde pɛ sika ɛwɔ ha se especially with the working hours. All right. Now, Medemura Australia visa portal. More TikTok on it. Unfortunately, you can listen to me. Said Makachamo say because of how it is. No meet me for phone in because of the webcam, and you cannot also see it. So you can listen to me, but on more YouTube need they will be able to see the visa portal. Open say click so echo apply visa and nana the link is right under the video. Maybe idea will be to me. You can say I click so na wakakoshe. Before say bekono. Let me appreciate Omo Maba YouTuber Omo Sheme. Well, so I'll say good evening. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm doing great, bro. Mofan Cheme say over last week after the American lottery, minya ho emba YouTube will be Ejuma na ya na ayedin kakra. I'll say now the Ghanaian students abroad are now killing us. So wow, yo, many student who I'm school, Osman. All right. I'll say tips. I'm just making a suggestion. Please sometimes post samples of documents like cover letter and explanation. Most of us, yeah. So I already have a video here on YouTube teaching you how to write a cover letter and a CV. So probably you can go there and watch that video. Maybe I feel I'll be joining Papaya. All right. I'll say proud of you, my man. All right, Pack. Oh, and now I'll be joining me on YouTube. Makujo, I'll say may God richly bless you and your family. All right. Beat DT Gaming or say hi tips. I am Nadia. Thank you for your information. All right, you're welcome. Ibrahim or say thank you, bro. God bless you a lot. Clement or say you do all right. The comments are a lot. I do appreciate Obian in the comment, but mean to mean kind in so while share comments na echegu ewo screen so right comments na echegu ewo screen so all right. My more TikTok and so ajwa ewo ho on also all kind of comments and she is going to appreciate each and everyone. All right. Fast forward, let us go on the visa portal. Eti Osha Haseya. This is the Australia visa portal. I have seen apply Australia visa. Now, click a link na media to YouTube caption or Asia, right? It is bringing you here direct. Now, Oba Asia, you're going to see home visas, right? Yes, on the visa portal, no, but I have gone straight to the visa categories. Now, I have seen also are listed the visa categories like the visitor visa, the studying and training, the family and partners, the working and skilled, refugee, other visas, and right? Visitor visa and also what into all the ETA, the Electronic Travel Authority, if it's a Canada kind of authorization by home kind of authority, the subclass 601, or the transit, and all the visitor visa nankasa, the subclass 600, and all the work and holiday visa. But Ghana for no, most of you will be applying for the visitor visa, the subclass 600. And our study now, our student visa, the subclass 500, and our student guardian visa. Say Akwada, eba. One thing I may pay Australia, I want to say. On say Canada, any UK, or because I just say we do university level and sana but there be obano or prime JHS or SHS, which may apply Australia visa man or not my men or only naba. You also apply for you can say a student guardian visa. And no ya akwada or school Australia. So Australia and one country so far man who say enquada to me school international year. Mothers no so bit apply the student guardian visa. It is subclass 990. And I the training visa will be a short training program at the subclass 407. Yaba family and partners na your mubebre, your adoption, your the age dependent relative, say obia omame eba o honasa omame or your aged or your dependent, right? The aged dependent relative. You're the subclass 114, the subclass 838, and you're the aged parent visa, carer visa, child visa, and also be your orphan relative into orphan bikra ne relative on also etumi ebabi. So Australia visas na also so far also crache UK visas no. And yeba working on so you're the business innovation investment, you're the business owner, global talent visa, UK so was our global talent visa, Australian so it will be you're the investor visa, you're the skilled employer sponsored regional provincial visa, the subclass 494. Muntini, the skilled employer sponsored. I have seen I was when your employer be not sponsored. So and then you better talking about this, right? You're back and under the work now. You better talking about this because when a bit favor most of Nkrofa or more Ghana, and I said you outside the Australia. And all the skilled independent visa, or the skilled nominated visa, and also I say Canada nominee program, no, or the skilled recognized graduate visa, be our school, university, and I say where we school or Australia, now graduate visa, and also a lot, right? Or the skilled regional, the skilled blah blah blah, temporary graduate visa, and so now temporary work visa, it be a work visas, no, it be a permanent and it be a temporary. Into you better discuss it and also be brave. You go into details, especially with documents and as a point be fast why you know. And you didn't come after visas na you're talking about nebo. Because nebo ni here said be later or be well prepared now you go into details. And I all the other visa categories and also to say the crew travel authority visa, the maritime crew visas and of which I know you guys will not be I can say when air visas are so far we know the air the repealed visas, right? Air say the foreign government agency visa, the labor agreement, the medical practitioner visa, the religious worker visa for our software, and then the sports visa, visas are entering common, right? And the tourism and so yeah, when so I'm for say I'm gonna apply a tariff so the tourism visa, the subclass 676, I'm for say so we have the visit and the tourism. So you have to note one is a visit. Visit most of the time, and or relative how I will invite and a tourism near Ubuki tourist attraction centers. Now I call tour chrono. All right, so that is the difference between the tourism and the visitor visa. All right. Before say you into the visa types, now oba link ne de oba obehu de meka nyina. Now opese ohu ne bo any visa kra opa. Once watch say this is a list of Australian visas, right? If you are unsure of which visa is right for you, use the visa finder. Sorry. It's me baby use the visa finder into also ba now about visa finder no so what onsa you can say onsa boss so e phone so and that's how you mouse I'll click so ebebie the amount na ebia obehu bibi say right obehu the Australian government, the Department of the Home Affairs, obehu bibi sa ewo ho. All right, mamini comment no in free so Benson comment no in free so. All right, now ebie say ya I have say you are unsure of which visa it will better to one, especially you be a open tour the name difference between tour and a visitor na. This is where you are supposed to come the visa finder into baby sao okoye there or then na open no suggestive visas amount say we ni na qualify na ɛho nkrata ne ɛho abuo ni nti ɛno ɛna yɛba bɛ yɛ no ɛnɛ right? So you have to stick and stay. Lydia Champon say, thank you. We do appreciate your good work. All right. So the first visa, for the tourism and the visit. You are near study, near work. Now, they are Canadian joining partner. No, me sure say mumbi bring partners. So probably yen cover. You cover the work, the study, and the visit and tourism for today. All right. Obi nso partner how bit me comment e YouTube, TikTok they comment me ho. Na metumi cover how fast e dey now, obo the visit and the tourism now. Answer will be so. What is the main purpose of your visit? It win a big guide do ama wetimi who visa kra wasa woje. It is a holiday and ukudia and also about holiday no so I click a holiday no so right to say them highlight holiday no. I don't know say move follow me I'm more YouTube no right. It is a holiday now about holiday no so say oko visit family members I want say wo about transit so now we are right. We are working holidays attending event to say a conference now wabo so and your self for attending a conference into conference or so event will be to me a program be a entertainment program and I say any educational event right and your business visitor activities will be okay business or okoji IR okay surgery be a medical treatment and a volunteer work and I say a cruise right until me fan say wouldn't visa obeji you don't know whether it's a tour conference and I say visa but you know say definitely oko holiday or you click on a holiday right? Ukodi holiday and I say Okotoa. They term it as holiday. It will select a holiday now about continue on so. About continue on so. O baby sao o country ukra passport no. It is now about Ghana ede ashoho. Inti Ghana passport ni kra na wa type Ghana. Right. So please select the country of your passport. Na wabo Ghana ede ashoho. Now wa click continue on. Obo continue on so obe suggest visas ni biama. Into o say obisa say questions will be sound no any your purpose or say holiday country bay Ghana passport na okura right it is oh Dubai still now select Ghana because obisa passport okura when we saw baby awote right obisa passport okura all right it will be a bonus was suggest visas me I think say we was suggest me and na dia so the first one or see ube to me the tourism stream visa you apply outside Australia into a visa and you read about it. This visa let you visit Australia as a tourist, right? Into select holiday, and you are going as a tourist, and you can go on a cruise or to even visit a family member. Now we may grant your stay either a 6 months, a 3 months, or 12 months. Or when they decide say oba a tour na oba nti ebia 3 months never ebedi or 6 months and I said 12 months. And you can use it to also visit your family members or holiday. You must be outside Australia when you're applying for this visa or and when we decide. Into all of you, I think say about 99% more outside Australia, a bit more UK or muti, maybe or Ghana, a bit or the Gulf countries or muti. So you are all outside Australia. So you qualify for that visa if only you want to go for tourism. And you can stay up to 12 months. The maximum is 12 months. But the no pen or catch or catch say the 3 months, that means 3 months no demo. Obetimi ama multiple entry, obetimi so ama single entry. So they all countries Now the cost is 190 Australia dollars. So you can convert what you see, I can say $1 a cities about 90 pesos and 70 pesos. So you just multiply, right? You convert Obasha Google. How much is 190 Australia dollars to Ghana cedis? You're going to know how much Ubetia for the visa fee. Now that is the price for the visa. All right. And then you're talking about documents like bank statement. No, and then you're talking about the different visas. All right. And another one, the tourism stream apply in Australia. Obi ni how team or Australia. So I'm not going to talk about this. All right, I'm not going to talk about this. So I think say a two no suggest my two visa categories and was suggest my based on I kind of say your purpose. So say I'm going change purpose no na was I suggested for from my so sana ye this right? If you come on the Australia visa portal, na unim visa kra me de minim visa kra meje ba unimwa you have to use the visa finder na wabisa purpose ade kra koye wo ho na o passport kra na wa suggest visas ni bi amount to obekan say visa we be say ni boy say na afi no you go and start applying sana isua de. All right, the second one into me change purpose no akọ me fan say visit me fan say me maame wo ho na me ko visit na me family member na madam fu bi wo ho wa me invite her, right? I use that. So my change purpose no and country passport in Ghana passport in the crime. All right. And no sa still now see tourism stream na meji. Tourism stream na meji, right? Inti sene ye discuss here, the same 190 Australian dollars, no, and I was suggesting my. So if you're going for a visit, if you're going for a tour, it's still the same na family members na same visa category na I suggest it. Now let us go and I think say so far I don't know, so be back transit and as a working holiday and as a conference. Okay, let's do for conference. If you're attending a conference, the purpose you have to select purpose and or visa a passport to know your Ghana passport in the crowd. Then and also I suggest the business stream. Once I assess, it is a conference now. Oko select oko wa mission there and oko apply for visitor visa. What to watch it? Oko conference a business stream. Once what's the sound I say? So I say with this business streaming, you can stay up to 3 months and it's still the same cost, 190 Australia dollars. You can make a short visit for business reasons, right? But you can't sell goods in Australia until you call for business. It's a conference, no, right? We might let you enter Australia once or many times while your visa is valid. Into kwaba, and I say once. You must be outside Australia when you apply and when they decide. If you answer now, obey apply, and I say answer now, may decide. You should be outside Australia, and of course, you guys are outside Australia. So, Oko conference, it is the business stream. I had a visitor visa subclass 600 under the business stream, and now obesality, right? So, if you want any information, I think apply visa, nke details in so. Nanka the details about the documentation and everything. I want to apply, no. About applying so, but we are not doing that for today. All right. Hey, obviously you told Sunyane. Yeah, so this video will be stored here for you guys to watch it every day and day out to revise. All right. Free the tourism group, no, na yenko explore the study, right? Yenko explore the study. So if we want to study, if we want to go and study in Australia, then probably me repeat it on YouTube, right? It is a make faster. The video will be there for you guys anytime. It is better than we wasting our data, right? Into me and terminal me pon now we know what me akwa no asa kwhwe because obi ho ha wate ase obi nso nte ase na afi ekwa chisa na de wate ase na say you wasting the time. So YouTube, so it will be stored over there. I think you joining me TikTok. You can join us on YouTube and watch the Australia visa portal. Among krata and some visa categories. So now we're seeing more prizes in the all right. Now, if you want to go to school in Australia, baby south. So you click on the visa finder, you click study, and they ask you your intention of coming there. So I want to come to Australia to study full time. And I said two, to accompany a student as their guardian. Now, so we a student be a year and to say Canada, UK is dependent now. It is not this. This is different. We guardian and a guardian. Kind of say guardian, right? I say parents and guardian. Hello, PTA meeting, parents and guardian. I am guardian. So we a guardian. I just say we when I was share nipano. We ne mama ne papa ne nana ne wafa, right? And I'm sure say it is given to a select intention of Bekacho say it's given to kids in Kwadamuku School Australia. That means the SHS level bet me school Australia. It is also now person rem Australia bet me apply school amauba. No as a student, a child student. Now why in the guardian now when your visa at the rem. And you'll be given the same length to say Aquadano school now no kono. See Aquadani 3 years to go in school or secondary school or also as a guardian also been 3 years. All right. And we are dependent for to say Obi University of Australia, dependent for no midroom also, right? So any mistake. All right. And to also complete a workplace based or professional development training, okay, training be Australia, short training. It is also there. Now, if you want to study full time, Oko School is a full time course. So you select that. I want to study full time. No, about continue. Said they be no baby so. Okay, we miss our passport crowd. It was you apply for the student visa at the subclass 500, and I will be right, and they can give you up to 5 years, in line with your enrollment. So, I can say in line with your enrollment, that means okay, 4-year degree. They give you a 4-year degree, 4-year visa. Okay, 1-year masters. I will give you a 1-year masters. Okay, 3 years PhD. They'll give you 3 years PhD. It was they can give you up to 5 years, but it should be in line with your enrollment. and the price is 710 Australia dollars. So you have to convert it to know the price. Mama complain, was it man is you at all? Don't worry, it will be stored on YouTube. And so anytime on your data, you can go and watch it. All right. Yeah. So it is the student visa, the sub plus 500 and our Oko Square, you will take it. So you must be 6 years or older. It's I'm catching say Australia there and your university level a pen at your school. Primary, JHS, SHS into I say you must be 6 years or older. Takwada or JHS, SHS. Oh, Sikana person who school Australia. Wait me for so now also Australia. So I'm obvious and you must be 6 years or older. And you must be able to stay for the duration of the course. It will program near 3 years. I also you'll be why you so Australia. Area school, Australia, area school, right? And you must be enrolled in a full-time course in a recognized educational institution. And yes, could be Australia, right? The school should be recognized to be able to give you a visa, a student visa. Answer. And later, you better how to apply for Australia schools from the secondary level, college and as a university, right? No, bia wa wusika betumi akobi na wetumi afa so na se usan so na se wo guardian then who of Fabia, Ubetumi de Nako, now on Swetimanium era Australia, or my papa, or your guardian, or no subitimi I join him. All right. Now let's go back and select an intention as a guardian. And Mefane say, why apply ama oba, and I say, a guardian, right? And I will call as a guardian, a student guardian. You click on it and it will suggest your visa category for you. So your visa category is a subclass 590, the student guardian visa. And this is a temporary visa, right? The length of your visa will be determined by the student visa holder, stay, and their age. It is we are a student guardian now. Visa now it will be determined by the student visa no length. It is a student in a 3 years. Also a idea about 3 years. Yeah, the parents can work, right? If you are a guardian, if you go there, you'll be able to work. Now, one year you should be able to work in that country. About a reason it will be able it's eligible to work. And the price is 710 Australian dollars, right? Just like the student visa and the student guardian. All right. Now, what is the use of that visa? It allows a person to provide care and support for a student who is under 18 years. Into akwada we under 18 years. And will be to me service and chidom Australia. And in special situations, this visa allow a person to provide care and support for a student older than 18 years. It just say in special situations to say be akwada no here support ebia sebe we did them or yadefo bi na omo that challenging schools ni bi na okwa na we obro 18 years na require say obekwa there then you can but or you active there obro 18 years masa and the moto mofu anya de omo service and be more I just say nkwada omo less than 18 years and I okwa Australia as a student obetumi age a student guardian. Mamo pe student dependent to say obe ware no e de nakoda dependent route no eno ye difference that make kan no so mama yenkohwe eno embra. All right, yenko work na ansa na yako student dependent no e amon kai me, right? Mamo TikTok YouTube no mon kai me say me student dependent no amamo. All right, ejuma ewo Australia now work visa categories no edoso papa edoso che UK there also papa. It be a permanent, right? It's your 43 different work visas. Into because of Australia visa mawa. Emu dia he 43 different types. 43. UK dia 32. Australia 43 different visa types. A working kwa and yes a visiting there be working kwa 43. Enti I was a woman adwuma okoye ho na wahu de ebeboa. Enti the same visa finder na ye use. So you come and explore. It will be our questions. What kind of work will you do? Okoye air and or sea crew. And I said to attend or work in a special event, business investment, representative of a foreign government, participate in a research project, post-study work or training, post-study work training and internship, skilled or high specialized work. We say bebrena mama skilled work, and a highly specialized work, right? It you select that one. Working holiday or seasonal work. Yeah, we maybe about season, the seasonal works, right? You select that one. And the youth or school staff exchange program. And I the work in the Pacific Australia labor mobility. the palm scheme, right? And also so and then you be busy the skilled works, unfortunately only on skilled work say, right? But with the visitor visa corner when you're being cracked make sure say me this unskilled jobs definitely you're gonna for Australia okay you will be able, but the be catch say my visitor visa and your last option so okay juma kro bi so because one share akwa enema enye te say de na wo pe one share wo be kɔ na wanya obi enkrata fa anya juma, right? Nti ɛyɛ pre sɛ wobɛnya skilled work enkrata de akɔ ɛnde wɔkɔ wonim sɛ yɛwɔ a ɛwɔ me ɛne yɛwɔ ɛnyɛ pɛ nti wopere wo de a na wo de akɔ. Alright, nti ya select the skilled work na yɛbɔ continue. Obo continue no so a obebisa wo, how long do you intend to stay? Nti wohwɛ o contract na wayɛ no so ebia wapɛ adwuma now tie before sɛ wobɛkɔ country bi akɔakɔyɛ adwuma no you have to apply for the jobs first. They be a mekasa asem we say apart from to say student dependent ni student guardian na wobɛdi akwada no akyi na wobɛdi wo yere akyi akɔ no de ɛnde wokɔ na wakɔhwehwɛ w'adwuma, but say also per work visa you have to apply for the jobs first. Yɛntumi fa work visa ne mma wo sɛ fa kɔhwehwɛ adwuma except say more special kind of say program bi wɔ hɔ a ɛtumi ma wo ewura country hɔ kɔhwehwɛ adwuma, but the work visas UK one apply for care job na na say man fetch chire ho anko hu abrewa na antobi anji COS a untumi nje work visa emba UK abra woni madwuma wo ba beye na the work visa show nsem ensi Canada ensi US ensi sanso na Australia nso tie. So first I was say wudi kan ekope adwuma ewo ho. Now oh yeah nurse, oh yeah midwife, you have to know say you be writing this the OET or blah blah blah, register with their scheme, their nursing board, get their license before you even qualify to apply for their jobs. But the other skilled works are and recognize it and require license, they will hear your certificate and work experience and our language proficiency to say English, the IELTS or the TOEFL or those kind of accepted English proficiencies, then you should be start applying for the jobs. It's Fatu trim work visa is very, very important, especially job search, if you want to go and work in Australia. I also would kind of Jumano answer. All right. Now oje Jumano na unya bia o contract no employer no ebeka cho say contract no 3 years, but maybe after 3 years obe renew and I say 5 years and I say 1 year and I say 10 years. It will be apply visa na obisa ewa ha say how long do you intend to stay and work? And if it is up to 3 months, no select up to 5 years permanently, no select right? And in fancy way, you up to 5 years, right? It can be a 3 years contract, a 4 years contract, a 1 year contract. So it is up to 5 years. A hona you best select. Near click it continue. Obo continue no so so we have the temporary skill shortage visa. The temporary skill shortage visa, the subclass 482. And they can give you up to 4 years. Processing time, one tray or now it is the cost is Australian dollars 1,290 Australian dollars, right? The 1,290 Australia dollars. Now, what kind of visa details now? I'll say this is a temporary visa. You must have an approved sponsor and a medical crack can we say, and you must also meet the English language requirement. It's the American no as a minimum say a go, right? It is the truth. And if you why you're going to acha, you can just predict the country we say, I have to do this, I have to do that. And of course, you do it. Now, if you want more details about Enkrata or the Bay and yada now about details and so and no, right? And a ko. Or more visa categories been so a friend of the skilled regional provincial visa. And also for skilled workers who want to live and work in a regional work in regional Australia, you can also bring your family alongside. And if you are granted this visa, you may be able to apply for the permanent type, right? So this is a temporary type. I demawa mama up to 4 years. But original bahwa, you can apply for the permanent. Obviously, please, we can't see the screen. Are you sure you can see the screen? You should be able to see the screen. You should be able to see the screen. All right. So if you cannot still see, you have to comment. Nah, what is wrong? Let me go on YouTube and see. if you're on YouTube, na you can comment. Say the I mean we see much time, right? Ebiana mini panel na all problem on the phone. For those of you guys who struggle with essay, right? Yeah, so I can see the screen, and so let's proceed, right? Into mini a cut off phone for right, net top battery issue. All right. So we have the skilled regional provincial visa. I know they can give it to you up to 4 years, right? But I don't know, you are going to work in a regional Australia. So you have to note that it is different from the first one. The first one, they'll be pay employer be my sponsorship. Not a wako. Now the second one, you are going to live in a regional Australia. It is also about 4 years, but I know I can say you can bring your family members, all right? Okay. Now I don't know one. You must be nominated by the state or the territory government. So that region of that Australia region, I quite to say Canada, express entry and as a provincial nominee, right? So you have to first be nominated, and you must live in a regional or low populated area. It's a part of Australia and Crawford be anyone to say in Krasi. All right. And you must have a score above 65. So this is just like the express entry, right? Until they have a score pointer, probably they'll be scoring you according to educational background, any work experience, any other day, and on mobile score. So yeah, so you have to note that acquire no home baby, but and on a boy, what's visa cost now? 4,240 Australian dollars. So convert here. It is almost 400 million Ghana cedis, right? It's almost because it's Australia dollar and drew 10 Ghana cedis. So you wait multiply by 9 cedis, and it's almost 40,000. So if you don't have the money, I bet the amount. All right. More back could be so the skilled regional visa and also a provincial, all right, skilled work regional and about a skilled regional, all right. The skilled work regional no, and also a visa for skilled people nominated by a state to live and work, all right, and also you have to 5 years, and also cost 4,115 Australian dollars. Now it is a temporary visa. You must be nominated, and you must also have an occupation relevant to the skilled occupation list. All right. So way me no different. All right. But when you say you want to come and stay and work in Australia, they suggest it for you and you choose which one is appropriate. You know, the skilled employer sponsored regional provincial. Now, this is different from the first one. The first one is the temporary skilled shortage visa. I know employer Bema sponsor. Now, this one, the skilled employer sponsored regional provincial visa. No, or see, this visa enables a regional employer to address identified labor shortages within a so when any employer be a bit me afford to say first one. This one, the employer has to identify shortages, all right. Then they should be able to give you that sponsorship. So it is for some people, particular employers. Now it allow you to live, work and study only in a particular area. Until baby employer no one a pen I'll be to me at now. So you can only live in a particular area of Australia for 5 years. It's a bit of limited. All right. And you can also travel in and out of Australia for 5 years. And if you are eligible, you can apply for permanent residence after 3 years. It will ban Juma after 3 years, apply for permanent resident. Na a idea when you have a born crata or Australia. All right. So if you want to work in Australia, these are the 4 visa categories so far. Oma suggested Eddie Amaye. So one TS here. Later you can go back and you watch this video. But my member the tougher. The first one is a temporary skilled shortage visa. You have to get an employer. Employer be able to sponsor. The second one is the regional skilled regional provincial. You have to be nominated. The third one is the skilled work regional visa, and also you have to be nominated. Back on air 4 years, way air 5 years, and at the last one, a skilled employer sponsored regional visa, and also employer no, it was a employer no, and this sponsor and it's for some specific employers or more some part regional some regions in Australia, so they are called the regional employers, and you can only stay in their region, not other regions. All right, now. Let us go into the last visa category for discussion for tonight, and then I pick my questions and answers. All right. Yeah, so somebody said, I can't see clearly on the screen. Yes, so if you cannot see clearly, that is different from you cannot see. It means your internet quality is low. So what you're supposed to do, most of in more Ghana, you stream with the 320 pixels, right? Megabyte, megapixels. And ebi wɔ correct me take 144. So the obey say found sabo screen so. What on sabo screen so a wobɛhu say video no I can say settings be ebe pop aba ebo e pop ba na why I think say me wɔ video bi wɔ ha say yemonti ansa na yatoa so.
Minia, sɛ woba me life, na sɛ wonya video ni ye ebia sound enye correct, wohu me blare. Ebia na free phone no, anasɛ mpo network. So network ni nya etimi compress it, ema wo stream with a low quality anasɛ resolution. Ba me kyerɛ kwan ya befa so be increase resolution, akɔyɛ the highest quality. Na wahu me yie at me voice ni ye. Empo sɛ stream wɔ website bi a, entwrɛyɛ no wahu ni yie na anya bled. Abusunya, sa life na wo hwɛ no video ni so no. Fa wo nsa bɔ screen ni so. What was about so? Right top corner no, obo settings bi wɔ hɔ. Fa wo nsa bɔ so. Afei no e better quality a wo streaming. To bones out there e bia 480. Me better kwan ya befa so a. Wo be ye free hɔ akɔ 1080 pixels. A obenya bibia correct. Abusia, sa quality na wo hu ye na fa wo nsa bɔ sa quality ni so. Wo do nsa bɔ sa quality ni so a. Na afei wo bo say advance bi e wɔ form. Fa wo nsa bɔ advance ni so. Ebeyi pixels ni nyina apie resolution no. Na bɔ 1080 pixels ni so. Oboswa obonsa fade video na ni beti crojing any e beti clear ama wetimi I enjoy life ayeye e wo mu ana wo network ni sa tekwa e sa beti akọ sa 320 and 480 iti wo ho ana wo hu mi ya check wo quality ni hwade.
All right, so guys, wow, want me enye bia anytime bia beba my life so bia say the video ni church no na why na sa pepepe, right? What on sabo screen is so na wa change resolution no akọ probably 720 or the 1080 pixels na obehu ani no because I'm using a high can I say the 1080 sometimes me stream 4K it when one match me you know obon say where the any ayeble. All right, yenko into the family route. Na ehɔ na student dependent no wo anya sakran ka men ho for ene so yaya work no join a partner enti we ye omo partners okunu oyere ewo Australia opese o join no enti se oye okunu oyere no oye dwuma wo ho na wo join no se oko school, right? So because of the student dependent, that is why I'm doing this. All right, so they ask you why reason of your visit. So I want to join my partner. I want to join my family member. So it's different, right? If you want to join your family member, that is the family route. So it can be your brother, your sister, your grandparent, your uncle, your auntie. If or more Australia, you can join them through this route. It will be select. I want to join my child to care for a sick relative to live with my parents. That is a child visa. It will yakwadana parents or hodada. You want to live with your parents. All right. And we know your brother, your sister. So this is not about your parents, right? Your family member is not about your parents. So your parents are not selected, the last one. All right. So join my partner or spouse, Mere and Amikuno. Okay, Keswa, baby sao. How long do you want to stay in Australia? So or partner now or hono, if they are living there temporary, to say Omoko school and Omoye Juma any permanent, you select I want to stay temporary. Now I click continue. Okay, Keswa, baby sao. Does your partner currently hold one of the following? Or partner no okra temporary activity visa, and as a training visa, and as a student visa, right? Student visa, the subclass 500. And so if you are going or partner or now or the student visa and it means you are eligible. That is why on my list here. So student visa, you can also join as a dependent, right? And or partner no a skilled visa, right? Either the temporary skill shortage or any of the provincial you're discussing, you can also join them. And also I click yes, yeah, my partner hold one of these visas. And now I will continue. Now I show visa crowd or per se, I can say. All right, so I say a subsequent entrant application can be made using, all right, so that one is just one visa category. Antina one, so you just have to select that. You have to log in. It will say one visa, antina one suggest. All right. Now to end this discussion, Um, I wanted us to do. I wanted us to do. They had a duration, right? Where is it? Where is it? Is this? The visa processing times. All right. When I'm a person, yes, share. Yeah, they share the fees and the charges, so we don't need the processing time. When I'm a person, yeah, discuss it. All right. So with the visa processing time, no, let's stay our hase amayashe. So they have the permanent ones and the temporary ones. Now with the permanent, I'm not sure say most of you guys will be going with a permanent. If you are going with a permanent type, to say partner or wajin krata into joining the permanent layer, the processing time can be between 9 months to 15 months, right? 2024 March yeah no more update here. So it can be between 9 months to 15 months. That means 1 year to 1 year, 6 months. Yeah, 9 months into 1 year there. So from 9 months I could see 1 year, 6 months be there. They have to give the visa to you. A temporary, it depends. If it's a skilled job, skilled visa now they 24 days pepe. What the visa need to my Australia for almost reply ebema, right? Oko school a student visa or your application are 43 days. Australia for member reply. Visit. Who apply less than 1 day. And then your friend could feel cool. You catch cratchy visa with their farmer. Anytime I'm finding in Australia. I'm a partial. And this a Canada who quite visitor 1 year crananto monka. There be and 1 day pepe. Irrespective of baby award, they hear say Australia embassy award. So benya appointment date and kwane here. When you appointment date kwaya biometrics near that and no. Less than 1 day, a hona partial near catch. Yeah. Right. So was it less than 1 day? That means it wouldn't be more than 1 day. Hona now you decided say you the visa the and I say yemfa emma. So eno na me pese me de ka ho edema. Now ade ba kwa me pese yesa ka ho asem is the IMMI account. And then yeah, discussing how to create IMMI account, but you can see something over here, right? The IMMI account. Now this IMMI account, let me zoom out for you guys to see properly. Yeah, this IMMI account. Oh, click this one. It will take you where you can create this account. Now you create it when you are ready to apply for a visa, the IMMI account, right? If you are ready to apply for a visa, then you have to create that account. It is just similar to the Canada IRCC account. And so Friday, if I don't go to my night duty, right, I will bring you on the portal. We all learn how to create IMMI account. We get our password, our I can say security questions. Now they keep it said about anytime your person will apply Australia visa, be now log into your portal and start to apply for your either your visit or apply a juma soon when you be now apply schools so now apply. Me pese Ghana for nyina obi anya kwan to baby a country be a ubetumi akwa untua e-levy be am pese odwane ko. Ai unya country untua e-levy nkwa dia na minim se eho betumi aboa. I'll come and teach you guys because obi man so no or the hyehyɛ kwan a egu akwan mu akɔ a sisi a na wadi yie. So at this point, if you listen to me on the YouTube, I'll be giving you a share code. Say them catch you, you can join me using the StreamYard guest. The StreamYard guest. I am your host. So if you have that app, if you haven't an iPhone, you can download it on the Google Play Store. When you be, you can use Google Chrome, click on the link and join me and come and ask your question. Right. If I answer some questions over here, I get 1 hour, 4 minutes. So if I do like 30 minutes, I close it and I attend to people on TikTok also, right? So if you are on TikTok, a demand, YouTube demand in Isha. It may show, oh, YouTube, and answer what TikTok, a Johnny Brand, baby, questions, I say, because Abiana and Drew, so may sure I draw a stati asina no. Oba be hwehwe ni mu wa wan follow adwoa enya de oba pick you so mo ye wo YouTube na ma start follow adwoa e wo TikTok na wa pick moderator 1 right moderator 1 adwoa ma me okese na start do post adwoa yeah kind of say yeah so camera na start do post yeah so let me share the link So there's a link under the comment section or YouTube. Please click on it. If you already have the StreamYard app, click on it, the StreamYard guest. Or if you have Google Chrome, you can join me, ask your question, and I'll answer you. The question should be related to Australia, please. It should be related to Australia. If you don't have any question about Australia, don't come here for now. And then your question and answers. It should be related to Australia. All right, please. I beg you. Me ba TikTok, me pom me life na. Na me ba TikTok dia ho de ubetime bisa fa baby but we no eye obi a oba behwe or ba be wasting the credit aba behwe. So o man na me bisa question be of important. I don't come and ask. All right. So the link is right there. You can click on it and join me. Right. Or click it studio no so ama mo nye bi da no. Or click it link no so obeka just say install the StreamYard app or use iPhone install it. Or Google Chrome na wabo enter studio na wa enter within. Maybe say person use or microphone and no camera then you can just join me. All right. I'm still waiting for you guys for like 5 minutes. So be on joining then I will just end it. All right. I'm still waiting for you guys. Monya in time, why? Monya in time, I'm on join it. But the link not to all. Yeah. So Nanekia say the original skilled visa. Do you need an employer or you can just apply? So if it is a regional, you need a right? You have to be nominated by the region and say the employer, the original employer, then I was say the original employer or employer or region on the best sponsor. But bakuna the only the original one. You don't need an employer. What you need is to register to say the express entry number score. Now man nominate two. You have to be nominated. All right. So regional and you two. All right. I say tips, how can you apply as a midwife? So you have to first get a license to practice as a midwife over there. That means you have to register with their NMC, write your IELTS and the other exams, and therefore before Sakra apply for a Juma, right? Yeah. All right. I think that most of you don't want to come and ask your questions for today. I don't know. American Lutrin the name for Ebisa. So I'll link now. If you want to join me, you can join me, ask your question, and we move. Me check Akrana will be a mad, then I'll end it and attend to people on TikTok. All right. Emmanuel.
Good evening, bro.
Yeah, what you mean? Mr. Question, why?
But me person me house to me my like company to me sponsor say na to me apply
Yes,
Australia.
no. And you're talking about Enkrata or so you 5 visas in one after the other. You better work now before say make sure work visa no make sure quite me so I'm apply a Juma and your sponsorship and sana you dealing with the work visas. You could school so make sure mo school say or sana ye issue there was say and they won't mean your company name why me sure.
But you me da say nyame shot.
All right, Emmanuel, me that's Mike.
Please, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I want to add that I'm a excavator operator, and I want to add that I get some job over there.
Yeah, so most of
the
the
opportunities for the
Most of their skilled work,
if it
and
is
I
part
have
of the
NVTI.
Listen. Yeah, code work now. Yeah, I'm working this now. You're kind of one after the other. Why are you giving me a feedback? All right. Yeah, code work now. You better go into all their skilled jobs, the shortage occupation, and you're going to see your field. if you qualify. All right. So I cannot tell you say they have vacancies for that excavator operator.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think say a bit more joining about more than article. I say Michael networking, I cannot pick you. I disconnect you. All right. More mobile na mo network ninja no. Ebia since you to Ghana, some parts of Ghana, so our network is stronger. YouTube no won't mean joining. All right. So I will end here. More TikTok no. I will encourage you to come and watch the video. All right. Ubi some question be now related to their medical account. I will tell you to come on YouTube and watch the video. So before so baby some question, what time what TikTok so baby repeat it the my no maybe I think I'll join here. I'm not going to answer you. No. I'll tell you to come and watch it. All right. Hello? Lion. Yeah, Lion. All right. So I will end here, guys. I really appreciate your time for coming to learn, right? And I'll encourage you. Say Debia Yeshadia Momra Namomeshiabi is going to help us to empower ourselves. A lot of countries we are going to explore, right? Frederick, I'm very, very sorry. I cannot pick you. I'm ending the live. You can join me on TikTok and ask your question, right? Join the queue on TikTok. One bantam. Yamen kamunya na mo. Mama bye.